There's the Pikachus. Really, really want one. I don't have one, which is kind of insane because I feel like that's like one of the staple guys. I really don't have a lot from the forest. And the stuff I do have is really cool. Like I've got Glade, I've got Motham. I haven't got Yanmega. Yanmega's on the list. But dude, I just really want Pikachu, Raichu. And then the other one that I actually really, really love is Torterra. Like Torterra is my Gem 4 baby. Above all else. There's Snorlax. Sparkling Turtwig. Did it send out? Hey, Silver, how are you, man? Dude, thank God somebody's here. Dude, your name's green today. Did you change it? How are you, dude? Welcome in. The capture cards are in Melbourne, and so they should be getting fixed up like this weekend, and then hopefully getting sent back Monday, Tuesday. You've always been green? For whatever reason, I literally thought your name was like a light blue, like almost silver color. I don't know why. I literally, yeah, my brain really thought that you were Silver Barber with a silver name. Dude, the controller mod is gonna go ballistic. And I've organized my stuff so we'll actually be able to do the I've got some patch rats up to level 20. So that way, like, they've got the runaway on them. And then what was I gonna say? And then we'll be able to catch the youth. Makes sense of Aurora. I don't think Twitch has any metallic colors. Yeah. Dude, metallic colors would go insane. Even if that was just part of a, like... They probably wouldn't do it for Twitch Prime, but, like, Twitch Turbo, I could see them doing it. Being like, here, you can have a little bit of glitter with it. But how are you? How goes your hunting? Have you found any more shinies since Mewtwo? Or have you just been slowly getting the number up? Welcome in, guys. How are we? Thank you for hanging and lurking. Good luck on the hunts. May you find your target and not phase a bunch. You found Arch in the morning after Mew? Dude, that is so cool. Archon is sick. That's so, so cool. 1-2-90 scene. Well, here's the thing though. I feel like your little baby turtle treated you like absolute garbage. So it makes sense for the other fossil to be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be the nice one of the twins. You got the evil twin, and then you got like the god tier, mama's boy, favorite child twin. Partner Cat Pikachu now, you're at 2,900 scene. Dude, that's so good. Good luck on the Partner Cat Pikachu. I feel like it's kind of ironic that you're doing that and I'm literally wearing a Pikachu hat. I want a Pikachu. It's the target. Like, Pikachu, Raichu. I don't have either of them. I would really, really love them. Archon definitely earned some brownie points for showing up early. Yeah. I love Archon so much. Archon Archeops are just so funny. Friggin' bird brain, dodo bird, can barely flap its wings correctly, trying its best but not succeeding. Hey, Stunky. Mr. Stinky Pants. I made a list last night. I went through the encounter calculator app, and I went and looked at all the black and white 2 routes that have good like Pokemon in them, and I made a list. So that like when I'm bored and I'm like, I don't know what to do, where has like good double grass? I can literally just be like, oh, here it is. There's a route. I think it's route 13 maybe. It's literally got it does, you can do a 50-50 repel trick for Survivor Zangoose. Like, and you're not going to phase on anything. There's no swap loose. So I'm like, I want to do that hunt, and I want to reuse the PBR layout. Like, I'll obviously finesse it a little bit, add a little bit more to it 2 years later, but because I made that layout before I started streaming. Like, I, as a hobby, was fully just making layouts in OBS and just playing around. And then, Yeah, and then I started streaming. And I was like, yoink, I've got a layout. But I was doing PBR stuff, messing around with that, and I was doing like Safari Week layouts. Dude, it would be so sick. It would be so sick. Especially because it's a 50-50. Like, it's really not going to take long. But also the hilarity of the situation being 50-50. Okay, let's just get, like, 5 Survivors and not see Zangoose at all. Just to make up for the fact that Survivor and 3rd Gen treated me like absolute garbage. Like, that as a possibility is so funny. But yeah, I want to do that. I want to do, Abundant Shrine, I think it's called. It's got, like, Chimecho, Swablu Senior. Who else has it got? Vulpix. It's got like a bunch of really cool stuff. Very, very cool. Like, there's a lot of 3rd Gen Pokemon in that route. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. I would also love to mix it up because I have 4 capture cards. Do double grass of like 1 in each game. I may honestly, what I'll do is like next year, because like my DSs are all sorted, like I'm completely set for life now, I feel like. Next year I want to save up and just go ballistic and buy like a lot of like all 5 or like however many there are. There's like 7, I think. All the DS Pokemon games, but in Japanese. So that I've got like extras. Even if I just started off with Black and White 2, get them in Japanese. But then I also want Heart Gold or Silver. Hey, Rhoda. I didn't know you could be in here. Sleepy wanted to say hi. Hi, Snail. So, I had a question for you. No, it was last night. I was playing Legends Arceus. Snail, 1 to 10, what do you think of Hisuian Sliggoo? With all its snailish glory. Doing friggin' spin outs. You found 4-leaf clovers in a minute. You found 4-leaf clovers in a minute today and you can't find shinies? I feel like you used, like, 4-leaf clover luck feels like it has the same concept of, like, shiny luck. Like, if you use it all up at once, you're not good to go for, like, the rest of the year. Like, you kind of want it to be a little bit sporadic. Need to do the same. I think I'll make a bingo of what game consoles to get next year. Oh my god. Dude, the central one is the friggin' the Pokemon GX Gales of Darkness GameCube. Either that or, dude, I actually really want to get the blue Pikachu Nintendo 64. I really, really want that. And then I want to put like Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Snap in the actual cartridge holder and have that on display. You love Hisuian Silver. Hell yes. I saw it and I was like, you know what? Snail doesn't really talk about this Pokemon. I need to ask, do we have beef? Like, you're just so, what's the name of it? Excelgor and Excalibur, and then Shelmet and Carablast. You are so Shelmet coded. I had to go through like the 4 of them to figure out which one I was talking about. Alright, let's go to the beach. But yeah, what's everyone been up to today? How are you guys? How have we been? Last night I was doing on my DSi XLs, I was playing through Black and White 2 a bit just to level up my Patrats. Dude, I found an area that has... I need to search it. Hang on, what's it called? There's an area, because I was looking up the black and white routes at the same time, because there's just so many of them and I've never played the games. So it's like when people talk about really cool routes, I can be like, oh yeah, this one's got this on it. Lost Lawn Forest. The shaking patches in Lost Lawn Forest have such cool stuff, man. Like I need to pop it up, I swear to God. Like if you use static on the shaking patches, you get a Mulga, which it would be the target, but it's got like a bunch of like fully evolved bugs in it. It's so sick. Yeah. It's like 9 different bugs. And it puts friggin' purple Ordino, it puts her down to like a 25% or something. So like if you phase on something, you are so much more likely to phase on something cool. Where is it? Black 2, Lost Lawn. I fully want to show you guys because it's so sick. Oh, my computer's dying. Oh, don't die. Don't die. You can do it, baby. I believe. Shaking patches with static. Go. Like, look at this. Are you freaking kidding me? This is so cool. Like, it's so sick. Down a little bit. There we go. Dude, the Whimsicott is insane. If I had to phase on something, it would definitely, like, Emolga's obviously the target. Vespiquen is phenomenal, and Whimsicott. Like, those are the... This guy, and then this little dude. I wish, could you imagine if Swarm existed that would pull in bugs? I would love that so much, because that would make, like, Vespiquen insane. It's so cool. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be doing Emolga. Put Lucky Power 2 and you barely see Ordino. Really interesting. Okay. I always forget about the Lucky Power. Is Lucky Power a post-game thing? Because what I could do is I'll go do that hunt, get Emolga, and then post-game come back to it without the static and put on the Lucky Power and see what happens. Route 2 in original Black and White also has some really cool stuff. Like Black and White 2, it's interesting. Because in Black and White, you get both, in both games, Pinsir and Heracross as 5%. But then in Black and White 2, they made them version exclusive. So it's like you're almost better off doing it in Black and White because you have the chance of both. I'll bring Emolga to 52.5 as well if you run static, not post-game, but requires a lot of effort. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I know that Sonics used to use a lot of the Lucky Power stuff for his hunts, like when he would be doing Metagross and stuff. So I'm like, it's definitely worth it. And it really, like, nothing can be as annoying as finding out that every time you want to use the Sinnoh and Hoenn sounds, you have to, like, do it every single time. Like, that is annoying. So as long as it's not, like, that level of, I don't know, pain in the butt, I think we should be good to go. Dude, Roserade would be a cool one to get. Have a great sleep, Fossil. Did I really just call you Fossil instead of Snail? Embarrassing. Hey, Echo, how are you, man? Dude, is that a lurking emote? That is amazing. Yeah, that Yamask is so cool. Functions pretty closely to a repel. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, see, I don't hate repels. I am a... If I can get rid of the garbage in a route so that I don't end up with 77 different Golducks, we're good to go. Hey, hi there. How are you, man? You are totally first. I don't know what anyone else is talking about. Welcome in, guys. How are we? How's everyone's week? How goes the hunts? How goes life? Brings Ordinary down to a 5% and boosts Whimsicott and Leavanny to a 10%. Okay, that is cool. That's like, man, how good are my chances? What, if you and me dating as like a... Well, honestly, here's the thing. I feel like we would co-parent. Like, we would be parents-in-laws if, like, our Zigzagoons ended up falling in love with each other. But I feel like that's as close as it's gonna get. Found out there's a Gravity Falls game. Oh, the music in that would probably be cool. What consoles was Gravity Falls on? I feel like it's gotta be like DS era. Or like PS3, Xbox 360. Soundtrack slaps. Oh, hell yeah. Actually, I was looking for Halloween music to do Halloween hunting stuff. And, what's it called? What is it called? I came across, dude, the Mrs. Pac-Man Maze Madness video game. For whatever reason, Mrs. Pac-Man kind of goes insane with the soundtrack. Turn around so I can see if you know shiny. Okay, cool. Good luck on the hunts. Just want to drop in for a while. Yeah, have a great sleep, man. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. Thank you for hanging out. Apparently a mobile game, but there's also a 3DS one. Ugh, dude, screw mobile games. I honestly don't count. Like, when people say, oh, there's a video game of this, I'm thinking it's an actual, like, video game on a console and not a phone. To me, I'm like, mobile games and video games are two completely separate, like, entities to me. Also, if you see the game is being slow, it's literally just the video game. Because this is a WiiWare game from like 2009. So when there's too many Pokemon on the screen, it like the game just doesn't know what to do with itself and it takes a million years to load in. Dude, who the heck is William Cypher? And what is he siphoning? Dude, he sounds great at cleaning fish tanks, actually. Updated bingo? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let me just complete this run. And then I'll check it out. You got double bingo, yeah? Or not yet? I can't remember if it was Archon that was going to get double bingo or Pikachu. But I remember you talking about it the other day. Not yet, need to get the Pikachu. Dude, well, fingers crossed Pikachu does not take you to 28,000. Oh. Dallas, back in the day, he did Surfing Pikachu on a single system. Oh no, he might have been double hunting it, but I'm pretty sure it was a single system. He did Surfing Pikachu in a 4096 game and went 28,000 for it. And it was like back when he was using his phone to record his shiny. So he had like the 90-degree angle screen. He was wearing glasses, like, and it's a Pikachu. So it's just like, damn, he really would have been going through it. Yeah, I feel it's such a weird mentality that I have because it's like I will happily accept going double odds in a 4096 because I'm just like, oh yeah, that's on par for what I already do. That's fine. As soon as I go anywhere near 16,000, I'm like, why the hell am I near 16,000? You are a 4096 game. What the hell are you doing? Like, if I wanted to go 16,000, I'll be doing 8192 hunts. You, as a 4096 game, are not legally allowed to do this. I will sue you. I will sue you. I will tell your mum. I will tell my mum. Board of directors are going to have a meeting about it. And where it's faster to get them as well. Like 4096 hunts are so slow sometimes. Whereas like 8192, you get in and out of encounters so quickly that it's like you rack up the numbers really fast. Especially on the classic 3DSs as well. Like the 2 seconds of black screen plus the 5 or 10 seconds, however long it takes to get load up Sun and Moon. I'm like, that's kind of disgusting. Dude, I so want Raichu, man. I need my baby. Like, if I can't have Galarian Zigzagoon in this game, give me Raichu. Please. Or is the chance that one of your games is locked? That's a fun thought. Oh my god. It's like the one chance of like you having the exact same trainer ID as Ash Ketchum. That's so funny. You would be able to know right away though. Like, cause you literally just Google, like, look at your own ID, and then you just check. That would suck. Like, going through that entire game just to find out that you can never actually. Oh, it's the secret ID? Ugh, evil. Yeah, that's insane. What's the chances of a secret ID actually matching up, though? Like, I feel like that is so incredibly rare. One in 4096. Oh my god. So your odds of getting a shiny are the same odds as getting your trainer ID, the same. That's ridiculous. That is so dumb. I honestly want to learn how to use PK Hex just to be able to check stuff like that. Like people who use PK Hex to figure out where their Munchlax trees are. And so like once they know where the trees are, they can literally just go and do the daily like 6 hours until they actually find a Munchlax. I feel like for me, the best times to do it would be like 9:30 a.m. and then 9:30 p.m. would be like the most like optimal quote unquote times to do it. The annoying part would be because I used to do them before and after school. And then like I would do them once a day after school. I would check them. But it would be so annoying sometimes being like having like mum and dad be like, oh yeah, we've got to go to the store. We've got to do this. It literally got to the point I remember saying to my mum and dad, I was like, hey, I'm really trying to do this thing. It's like really, really rare. I only get to check it once a day. If we go to the store, can you please bring my DS for me so that when I get picked up from school, I can check it? And dude, mum pulled through. Mum would bring my DS all the time. She would be like, yep, just make sure it's like on the bench. Or like leave it in a place where I know I can get to it easily. Because, you know, my room was like an absolute mess because I was 12 years old. And had no sense of responsibility. And honestly, 28 years old, my room is a mess and I have no sense of responsibility. So I don't know how much has changed. And my mum would still bring my DS. Dude, you know what's a goated mum is that me having to drive my mum to a doctor's appointment because she couldn't drive, having her hold my DSi in the car while it has a shiny Lugia on the screen. Like I was doing recess just to like, you know, get the number up. Literally right like 2 minutes before we have to leave, Lugia shows up. I was like, and she was like, do you want me to press anything or do anything? I'm like, no, don't do anything. Just look at it and make sure it doesn't die. I'm like, I don't know how to explain to you to like give the energy if the screen's not gonna freeze, but like... It's so funny. Dude, that Lugia was insane. Like, there really is something... I love finding shinies on stream because I love having the moment to look back on. But my memory of shinies with some of the ones that I've found offline are just so dumb. Like, I was in the middle of folding laundry and having, like, just the Joy-Con in hand when I got my 6K... when I got my 6K, what's it called? Golurk. And, like, my mum and I are in the middle of this conversation, like, I don't know, we're talking about finances or something, you know, adult. And then, like, I just look over at my screen, gasp, and then mum's like, what are you doing? We're having a conversation. And I'm like, I just found a shiny. She's like, okay, well, can you, like, hold off and, like, do it later or something? And then my brother is fully just like, no, you literally, no. You cannot help when a shiny shows up, mum. I tell you what, it was so funny having to explain to my mum, because, like, we used to watch TV and stuff together in the lounge room. Fully explaining to my mum where I was like, hey, this Trico just refuses to show up. There are people in the shiny hunting community that let their mums do like 2 resets and then they get the shiny. Can you just like try and do this for me? Dude, when the sparkles appeared, like, forget folding the laundry. I'm pretty sure I fully like dropped like a t-shirt or something on the floor. Like, that was the reaction, was just like me mid-folding t-shirt, and it's just like... I need to reclaim a Quagsire in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Because I was doing the Union Cave Lapras, and I had the Repel... because it, like, it floated, it moved away from me, and it moved, like, just enough steps to make the Repel wear off. And I didn't realize, so I kept chasing it. And then I found a random purple Quagsire And I was using the touch screen because I was like in bed, it was nighttime. The touch screen wasn't working correctly. So instead of like being all the way on the left hand side to touch the bag to throw a ball, it fully like ran from the Pokemon. So I need to reclaim one. But I'm like, you know what? They're in the Safari Zone 24/7. Like, we can fully get so many Whoopers and just evolve one of them. Dude, Metapod is a crazy shiny in this game. Like, it's a crazy shiny in general. I will say I am so grateful that Butterfree didn't turn orange. I feel like that would have been like bad juju, but orange Metapod is kind of something else. Dude, the Gemline bugs would be cool to find. I wonder if there's any like shaking rippling patch that you could find like Butterfree. Like, it would obviously be really low percent and not worth it, but just like the idea of seeing a wild Butterfree just hanging out as a sprite would be so cool. I tell you what, I can't wait to get Sigilif and move on and do other things. Base game Route 12 Rustling Grass. Dude, that's so cool. Dude, Route 12 in base game is insane. Like, that route is ridiculous. With the stuff you can find in it. That's so cool. I'm guessing you use the lucky powers to make it a little bit more common. Same route as Vespiquen. Dude, that's so cool. That's so, so cool. No lucky powers in base game. They're only in black and white too. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I forget how many things weren't transferred over or were added in later to the game. Like, I feel like no game has really done it to that extent except for like Pokemon Emerald. Like, Emerald adding in static and magnet pull was such, like, that would have blown people away to be like, oh yeah, I have my Pikachu in the front and now I'm seeing so many Pikachu. I feel like that's like a very similar thing with just the stuff you can find in black and white. Like, dude, going into Fussy Ranch and finding like a level 5 Riolu just like off the bat. That would have been so cool to have it happen as a kid. You know what's so interesting is I kind of have like, I've got like two frames of mind when it comes to Pokemon Black and White, because, you know, it's kind of that whole thing of like, damn, I wish I had played these as a kid just to like have the memories and the, you know, the nostalgia and stuff like that. But I'm also really glad that I didn't, because I would have been playing it on a dim DS, like original Fat Boy DS. I was like 14, 15, so I was like, you know, I was playing Pokemon on the real DL. So like I wouldn't have been able to talk to anyone about it or like have any sort of, you know, interactions or anything with anyone. And then I don't know, like it's just like I'm really glad that I held off and waited, Because getting to play it now and having like you to talk to and like so many people to just like experience it with as I'm going through the game. Like I love playing Black and White offline and then coming into stream and being like, dude, I didn't know you could do this thing. Like it's just such a cool way to experience the games, you know? Like even just the other day being like, where the heck is the where the heck is the Cofagrigus location? And you're like, it's literally up ahead from where you are. Oh my god, I never would have got there. You saw me even with your help, I was still going left, because that's where the map said to go. Mapped Y, mapped your repels to the Y button for Sigilif. I have not. Dude, I'll do that right now. That is so smart. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll do that. Dude, I didn't even think to do that. That is so smart. I actually didn't know that you could map every single item with the Y button. I literally thought it was just your key items. Like the bike and stuff. At the top of the bag, or else you have to do it every reset. Yeah, I've already got them up the very top just because it made it easier to, you know, X, go into the bag, tap on it, do it. All right, let me go get Black and White, and then I'll literally do that right now before I forget. Because that is such a smart idea. Whoops. Sorry, that was loud. What else was I gonna say? I also had an epiphany last night. When I get my controller mods, I'm gonna have at some point eventually 2 games doing DS Diamond and Pearl Turtwig resets on like the single, like I'll use the controller mod of that, so I'm only using one hand. And then the second game can be like the second 2 games could be like Black and White Double Grass, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like random stuff. And then like fully do it that way. Because I really want to see and get Turtwig in Diamond and Pearl. Dude, it is so smart. It is so smart. Like, just doing that for any sort of, like, soft reset stuff in general. Because it's like, I don't want to be using the controller mods really unless I have to. Like, if they're going to be a massive, like, help to a hunt where it's like, okay, you normally have to, like, press B for this, or you have to do, you know, like, sweet set stuff, or, like, stuff that's just annoying. Instead of doing it that way, just do it, like, yeah, just have the controller modded game. And then just get that one to use it. Yeah, super repulsor up the top. Okay, so how do you give trash? How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you map it to Y? Little box at the bottom center of the screen, all you have to do is click that. Okay, cool. Let me see. Why did it not? Okay, hang on. I might have to. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's try this. I see. So it literally just puts you straight into the bag. Okay, I thought it would like, you know how if you press Y, you'll just jump on your bike? I thought it was like that. Am I doing it right? Oh my god. Girl, I need you to go up the top. Yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about when you did it. I was like, oh my god, that's a miracle. Premium heal. Where's my... Oh. I don't have any of the correct Pokeball. I've got Dusks for these guys. Okay. See, Dusk Ball isn't going to work because I've only got one Quicks. Oh, there's a nest. Hang on, so... Hold up, I accidentally, like, disorganized the... the bag, so I've got to, like, put all my Pokeballs back up the top. There's the Ultra. I was like, how do I have a Master Ball in this game? But then I literally forgot that I traded it over and then back because this was a old file. Okay, cool. Wait, does the other game have the Master Ball? No. Okay, let's... There we go. Okay, alright, save. Oops. Alright, we should be good to go. Saves the menu screen, which is a little faster. Okay, cool. Oh crap, did it? Why'd you undo? Menu screen, menu screen. Dude, I can't wait to do Dialga Palkia shiny hunting. That's gonna be so cool. What would be really cool as well is like racing through the rest of the game and going to where Giratina is in Diamond and Pearl, and then once you get, like, say if I got Palkia first and I was still going for Dialga, go and get Giratina to be like, okay, which one's going to try, Giratina or Dialga? And then if worse came to worse and Dialga didn't show up, then it would be like, okay, we're going to do Dialga now. And then just double up on the final one. Like, I think I want to do more Pokemon, like, shiny races, quote unquote, where it's like, okay, who's going to show up first? Pinsir, Heracross, Seviper, Zangoose. You know, like the real rivalry Pokemon. Want to do those as well. Looking forward to it. Yeah, they're so cool. And, like, here's the thing as well. Palkia as a sprite looks really, really nice. I would just love to see it in my own games. Like, that would go ballistic. I should do Suicune in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I haven't done a legendary hunt this year. Dude, I could fully make it Water Coliseum from PBR and then do Suicune there. So it's like all the waterfalls and stuff. And then it's got like glorious Suicune just with her like super elegant mane. Dude, I need to do Suicune. The only problem is I want to do like Raikou Entei as well. And so it's going to really make me want to do Raikou Entei. Yeah, I will do Suicune. I want to get my 5th gen games up to the areas where there's like all the snow Pokemon. There's like an area, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's got like Sneasel, Delibird, Vanillux, or Vanillish. And then like, yeah, it's like literally a bunch of like snow Pokemon. There's also an area that has Cryogonal, which is so cool. Literally plan on doing a Suicune a second time just because. Yeah. I want to redo her early gear. Which is insane. I don't know. There's just something so good about a 4th gen legendary Pokemon hunt. Like, they're so good. They're just good for the soul. I also need to do Moltres because that'll complete the trio in 3rd gen. I still can't believe you almost got your Suicune at 666. Giant Chasm. Okay, cool. Yeah, and you can get Ditto. Yeah. Yeah, that place is insane. The only thing is, I wouldn't be hunting Ditto first because I would do... Because he's normally a 5% Cryogonal. So you can do a repel trick that makes him like... It's like him and like 3 other things and they're all equally the same like percentage. Which is a lot nicer than like a 5%. But then I would definitely like once we got Cryogonal, be like, okay, Christmas is done. We got the Christmas spirit. It is December 26th. Okay, let's do Ditto. Munchlax! He's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him. I love Munchlax. I love Munchlax. I want Ditto because that's a target from a while back from an event, but someone else found it first. Gotcha. Ditto is just such a cool one to have. Yeah, Marowak is sick. Marowak is so cool. It's just really cool as well with Marowak, just seeing it fully evolved. Because it's like, I don't know, it's just one of those Pokemon that's just so well known. But I feel like not a lot of people have found it as a Marowak. You know, so many people find it as Cubone and then evolve. Uh-oh. Okay. The other one I really love is Sandslash. Like the idea of getting a fully evolved Sandslash being all red. That would be so cool. There's 5 for Marowak. Oh my god. Is there any way to do a repel trick for it? Fearow is just evil. I'm sorry, Fearow sucks. Like, Fearow Spearow are definitely 100%, million percent worse than Pidgey to me. Like, I will happily take a million Pidgeys if it means that I'm not having to deal with a friggin' Spearow. Lowest level on the route, but I probably will repel anyway since it's already 20%. Okay, gotcha. How many other things are in that area? I feel like 5th gen phasing has a very different feeling to phasing in other games. Like with 5th gen for me, it's like I really wouldn't mind phasing on a bunch of different Pokemon and slowly like getting a Pokedex filled with shinies, just because like the moving sprites, they're so cool. You know, it really adds such a huge element to it. Haven't got from around a Pupitar and Gligar. Oh my god, they are the best. They're so cool. Dude, Pupitar is phenomenal in 5th gen as well. Like the purple on it. Pupitar purple is probably one of my favorite purple shinies of like the entire series. Because he's like a real midnight deep purple. Like anyone who tries to tell me he's not purple, I'm like, okay, you need to get your vision checked because last time I looked, that thing was purple. Like it isn't blue. Throw 2 Furious and a Kangaskhan. Okay, other than Kangaskhan, everything else kind of sucks. I am so sorry. That Kangaskhan would have been really cool to see though. Is Kangaskhan a low percent? Also a 5% Watchog on the round, but no one cares about him. Yeah. I love Watchog, but he's definitely like the... Yeah, when you've got other stuff there, it doesn't matter. Dude, 10% Kangaskhan is so cool. God, this music. I need a second. Wait, this music is getting to me. I don't know. There's just something so good to me about like electric guitar plus string instruments. Like, I can't explain to you what it does to my entire like ecosystem. Also, this is my first time rumbling in like probably... When was the last rumble that I did? Maybe back in February, March? So it's been a hot minute. So yeah, we're definitely not due for a shiny, but where's she at? Gonna say April, but you probably won't. It might have been April. It may have been like March, April. I don't know. It all blends together. Too long don't read. The point of the discussion. I didn't do the last Rumble weekend that everyone else did. So this is kind of my own personal little... Let's see if we can like snatch up a shiny because I'm actually wanted to Rumble. We don't... Oh yeah, this is Let's... Hey, Jirachi, how are you? How is the most hilarious woman on the internet? Welcome in, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Mads. I am a Australian shiny hunter. And we're doing some rumbling because my capture cards are off getting controller modded. So we haven't got capture cards at the moment. Yeah, welcome in, guys. How was stream? What were we up to? Excellent 1 DTQ finished? Oh, dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Congrats on that. That is an amazing feeling. That's so good. Hey, Stengo, welcome in. Yeah, how are we, guys? If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. We are big chillin' at the moment. And yeah, that's about it. We're usually big chillin' unless someone insane comes in and starts doing some insane shenanigans. Because it is the internet, but... What's up, guys? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have an amazing night. Okay, I need to hydrate. True, Silver. True. Dude, when Snail goes to bed, it is very safe. That is true. It goes from being an insane space that you don't know what's going to happen to wholesome, ooh, safe space. Yeah, we normally do a heap of full odds in here. Why did I get an ad break? I literally have the disable ads thing ticked. That is so annoying. Dude, someone needs to tell Twitch that it doesn't work. I'm so sorry. Man. That's so frustrating. They're compensating for September. Oh my god. True, probably. Knowing them, probably. Oh yeah, speaking of September, Silver, we I need to figure out what date to do the subathon, but I've like come up with ideas and incentives and things and like fun shenanigans to do. So we're gonna have like a wheel spin thingy. Yeah, it should be fun. So we're gonna be like opening Pokemon cards. We're gonna do like Pokemon quizzes and just like quizzes in general. Like we're just gonna like, I'm gonna have a bunch of like, because it's also my birthday. Like that's literally what the subathon's gonna be for. Because my birthday is like very early October, so it like works out perfect. But I'm gonna buy like a heap of Pokemon balloons and put them behind me, and with like a Pokemon like happy birthday banner and stuff. Bulbasaur and Cubone are gonna be wearing little party hats. But like one of the redemption things that I'm gonna have for like the wheel spin is like, okay, helium. So I'm gonna have a helium balloon that I have to like inhale, which is not good for your health. But I'm also like, you know what? When we're all already gonna like die from all the microplastics in the world, what's a little bit of helium, you know? Would say happy early birthday, but I bet you're a little see you that day. Yeah, you probably will. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm not going to have crazy stretch goals or anything as well. So it should be like a very easy accomplishment, but it's just more of like a... I didn't have a celebrating 1 year on Twitch thing. And I didn't do like a birthday subathon last year. So it's kind of like an acclamation of both. To be like, okay, it's my birthday and I also want to have a party, you know? So it'll be like, okay, I don't know, 50 subs, we do a costume like dress up hunt. But the max will probably be like 100 subs. And then like, I don't know, we could do some insane stretch goals after that, but I'm not, you know, I'm not out here gonna be like, okay, I expect 10,000 subs. Like, because that's insane. I will say though, if we get really close to a like unlocking an emote, I probably will just chip in and be like, I want the emote slot. Give me the emote slot, please. Because with the next emote slot, we unlock one normal and then one animated. But yeah, I wrote down like an entire list of ideas. But one of the things that I want to do if we get like X amount of sub points would be a black and white randomizer. And then I would like go through like the routes that I can do per badge and just like pick some targets out and kind of do a badge quest, but do it targeted. So it's, you know, so that we end up with like a really cool team out of it instead of it just being like a bunch of babies or a bunch of like, you know, we got Sunkern when we could have had like Slow King or, you know, an evolution or something. And then like I'm gonna do like, I don't know, every like 5 packs of cards or like 3 packs of cards. I don't know what the math I want to do for it is, but every like X amount of subs, I'll open up a pack of cards for TCG. Just because I feel like TCG like pack openings are just fun. Especially because they've had some really good sets lately, so it'll be good to just like go to Kmart and just fill up a trolley and be like, okay, here we go. This is me. This is my entire life fortune. But it's worth it because it'll be fun. Had to go cold turkey, but that was so fun. Yeah, I did the same thing. Oh my god, Silver, you want to hear something insane? I think I've gone through like the 9 stages of grief because I went through bargaining twice. I think I went through all the stages of grief with Scarlet and Violet enough. I opened up Scarlet Violet and I was playing it last night. I'm like, you know what? This isn't actually the worst. It's not the best. But I don't know. I was just doing like 2 sandwiches and then turning off the game. Because I also think with that game, you definitely, for me, I get such like bad eye strain. Because I have this thing where the muscles in my eyes just want to like over focus onto screens and stuff, which makes it really rough. And then, yeah, I think with Scarlet and Violet, especially because there's no shiny indicator, and because they're so small, my eyes were just like hyper focused, so I was getting a lot of migraines. So I think if I can just like space myself out, I could totally do the Dunsparce. Like I could totally get that done. Like make it a long-term stretch goal. Same with the curry. Long-term stretch goal, but like, you know, if I'm in bed, I don't really want to shiny hunt and run around. I don't want to open up a DS, but I want to do something. Picked up SV the other night. You played about 15 minutes, put it down. You need to do more Masuda soon, though. Dude, Masuda in 9th gen sucks. It sucks. What the heck are you Masudering? If it's not Fuecoco, I'm low-key judging. Fuecoco is my only reason to... Okay, you're not shiny, but you're sparkling, so I'm just going to knock you out anyways. Ow, can I... Hello? Let me hit you. Thank you. But, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I'm not taking back anything that I've said about the game and, like, my reviews and stuff on it. But I will happily... You know, I'm not going to say, like, oh, Scarlet Violet is a good game. But I do think it has, like, merit in just being a good, like, pick up, play for 30 minutes, and then put it away. You know? But all Pokemon games are like that, let's be real. Let's be real, all Pokemon games are like that. Like 30 minutes of soft resets can 100% wield a shiny. 30 minutes of just leveling up your team definitely makes a difference. Need the starters, you have 2-3 Sprig, 2-3 Fuecoco, and 0-3 Quaxley. Damn, you really don't like the ducky. That poor little baby duck, what did he do to you? Did he ask you for some grapes? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Quaxley's fault? I always do at the start of a roulette. Oh, damn, okay. So who loves you more? Like, which eggs hatch the fastest? Out of Sprig and Fuecoco. Also, thank you to everyone who stuck around for those ads. I'm so sorry that they played. I'm so sorry. I fully have the do not play ads when there's a raid or a hype train, and like it didn't work. So I am so sorry. But also thank you to everyone who stuck around and like gave me money. Oh god. For Kaka hatches quick, Sprig made me do 700 eggs when you were doing exclusively Sprig eggs. Damn. That little kitty cat did not want to hatch. I do want to get the little babies as shinies. I really do. I just... Ugh. The picnicking for the eggs is just so annoying because it's so slow. It's so slow. Like if I was gonna do it, I would have my Switch to the side while I'm streaming, and then like do the picnics while I'm live and like encountering stuff to like make it like time spent doing it would make sense. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sort of sense actually, but you know what I mean. The student hunts were 45 and 38, so you have some luck with it. Dude, that's so good. That's so good. I have never gone over 300 for a Masuda egg in Gen 8. Gen 8 was really nice to me. I got 2 shiny Dreepies in the same batch of eggs. Like they were like, I don't know, 15 eggs apart or something? Because they were from the same box. Come on, Pika. Where you at? Could you imagine if I just get a boss Cresselia? Like, could you imagine if that just happened? Masuda Zoro in Gen 5. Dude, that is a good one to do. That is an excellent Pokemon. I would do as well. I want to do Zorua and I want to do all of the starters. So I need to get like 2 more of each starter. Because I want to have the entire lines as shinies. I honestly think I want to do a black and white shiny living dex. Like, that could be very, very cool. I also want to do a living dex for Fire Red Leaf Green. Like, start off with the Kanto region and just do the Gen 1 stuff. And then, if I get really crazy, do 2 and 3 as well. Want another Snowy before we do Star Recess and Black and White 2 for it? Maybe I'll do a race between that and Tefik. Oh my god. Yeah, I would be getting... I would be getting more copies of Black and White 2, so I could literally just do the starters again. That's so smart. I have such a weird thing where if I get secondhand Pokemon games, I have to reset the file. Like, I can't... I don't know, it's just some weird thing where I feel so disconnected from the Pokemon unless it's, like, mine. You know? Like, there's a reason why I won't use any of my brother's copies of Pokemon games to shiny hunt. Because I would be like, oh, I found him a shiny. I didn't find me a shiny. Like, I don't know if it makes sense, but it's just like... Yeah, the good ID does come in clutch. I wonder if anyone has found 08192 as a trainer ID. That would be so cool. Pull all the IDs you found into a spreadsheet the other day just to keep track of them. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, that's cool. I still can't believe that Magnemite and I have the same trainer ID. His is on like a Ruby or a Sapphire or something, and then mine's on Fire Red. Like, so they're both 3rd gen games, and they both have the trainer ID for 2096. Like, I don't think I've ever, like, heard of 2 people who are, like, friends with each other and then just happen to get the same trainer ID. 3072, 3/4 Oz, hell yeah. Dude, that's going really fast. Good job with that. 695? What's 695? What's the number? I'm just gonna ask. Like, what does it mean? Hey, Frenzy, nothing yet. Nothing yet, my friend. How was school? I hope you're good. Dude, did you see the cans that I sent you on Discord? I literally saw them and I was immediately like, I have to show Frenzy. These are so cool. Oh my god, that reminds me. Hang on, we're pausing the game. Give me a sec, I want to show you guys something. Show and tell. So I went to an Asian grocery store the other day. Dude, I fully found such cool stuff. Check it out. It's like a can of sparkling water, but it's like Pokemon one. And then I got Pikachu. They had a heap of them, but I only wanted the 2 for now, just to like, because I didn't know how expensive they were. But then also, look what I found. Look, how cool is this? And then I also got bubblegum. Hang on, you can't. Hang on. Camera, light, be nice. You can't see her. Hang on. You can't see her because of the light, but it's got Gardevoir on it, and then Piplup, and then Celebi. So what I want to do for the subathon is I want to have a thing where... Also, Frenzy, we're doing a birthday subathon for my birthday. I don't know when it's going to be. It'll be like the 28th, 29th, or 30th. Somewhere around there. It'll be like very, very last days of Thingo. But it'll probably be a 12-hour one as well. And then, what was I going to say? Yeah, I want to do a thing where we like get as many of these cans as possible, and then we taste all the Pokemon and rank them to be like which ones are the best. But dude, it was so cheap. It ended up being like $10 for all of that stuff. It was like $12. Which isn't $10, so I lied, but you know, close enough. So I was like, okay, well, yeah, we need to go get some cans. Yeah, we're doing the drink tier list. For sure, for sure. I'm also going to get my brother. I want him to do blindfolded makeup. 1 year since you thought you were turning 28. I know, it's a miracle. Dude, between me turning 28 and me thinking my dog was already 4 years old, when he's in fact only 3. Dude, COVID really messed me up. Like, COVID and my inability to just, like, gather the concept of time, it's a miracle. But yeah, I looked online. Dude, you can get, like, Pokemon... you know, like the real big like balloons that you get for like parties and stuff, you can get Pokemon ones of those. So I want to get a bunch of like Pokemon party stuff. I blame Dialga. Dude, I am blaming Dialga for nothing. I'm blaming friggin' Kyogre and Groudon. Kudo, what's up, man? How are you? How was stream? Did you get any shiny luck? What were you up to? Hey, Password, how are you, man? Dude, I'm so glad that all my passwords are protected now. Hey, Steve. Hey, Galaxy. You got a shiny Azelf? Dude, hell yeah. 5260. That is so sick. That is so, so cool. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. That's so, so cool. You had a password issue a few weeks ago? Okay, that is funny. Dude, maybe you're not as, like, protective as what you thought you were. Hey, Mag, how are you, man?